big fan of the McDonald's restaurant? You guys like McDonald's? Yeah. Cool. I was more like telling you than asking you. You like McDonald's. I don't know where you're at with that. But do you guys remember when they released a new product a few years ago, and that product was just 20 chicken nuggets? They like really tried to push us all on it. As if we didn't know that was an option before. I was annoyed. I was like, yeah, I've been making that for years. The recipe is quite simple. It's just 2 10 McNuggets. You get 2 10s and then you put them in a mixing bowl and you stir it with a whisk, and then there's 20 of them after. Pretty easy. I had a wild experience in a McDonald's a while ago. I was in line and the woman in front of me in line was being like just a racist nightmare customer. She was screaming at the lady behind the counter. She said something along the lines of like, "Hurry up with my food, Chinese lady." Like something wild and inexcusable like that. And I felt a rage in me, like I had to do something. And like I wish I could say this was because she was like being racist or disrespecting service workers. I think deep down I was upset because she was disrespecting McDonald's. Just like as an institution, you know? I was like, hey, they're back there making McDonald's happen. They're the one bridge between us and McDonald's. You treat them like clergy people, you understand? I didn't say any of that, I was too flustered. I was just like, hey, shut up, stop. I had nothing. I would have spritzed her with a spray bottle for a cat if I could have. And she, in response to this very quickly, turns around and goes, yeah, what do you have to say about it, Jew? Well, yeah, like so fast, like she was in a rap battle. It was amazing. And here's the thing, is I am Jewish. But I feel like I don't look that Jewish. Did you guys know immediately when I walked up here, like, there goes a Jewish guy? I don't think I look that Jewish, but this woman in the McDonald's was clearly just very good at what she does. I don't know. But I like kept fighting with her. I was like, no, you're being really shitty right now. They're just trying to work. What the fuck? And she doubles down and says, you know, I don't even remember the slur for Jews, but I would call you that right now if I remembered it. I know. And for whatever reason in that moment, I felt the need to like prove to her that I was smarter than her and knew more words than her. So I was like, it's kike, lady, you fucking idiot, it's kike. Which was very bad. She probably went and called a bunch of people that later that day, which is fully on me. If you were called a kike in September of 2017 in the San Francisco area, let me buy you a McFlurry and make it up to you. I apologize. But then she left. She like stormed out of there. She's like, I can't be racist in McDonald's today. And I was next in line, and I ordered a vanilla ice cream cone. That's all I needed. That whole thing was just so I could have one vanilla ice cream cone. And the woman behind the counter starts dispensing my ice cream, and it gets to like the normal height of the McDonald's ice cream cone. You know, like 2.5, 2.75 inches or so. And she keeps going to the point where it's like too tall to stand on its own. It's like this giant ice cream cone. And she hands it to me, and she has this big smile on her face, and she's like, thanks so much for doing that. Like, I really appreciate it. That was very nice. And it was a very sweet moment. I felt very good about myself. But I also think that it was the whitest moment of my life. Just because if you break down what happened in that moment, I did like just the bare minimum to fight racism. And I was immediately rewarded with free ice cream. My favorite tasty treat. Ice cream good, racism bad, that's what I always say. That's my big catchphrase. Actually, that's what the Democrats are going to run on in 2020, so that's good. I am Jewish and also white, as I said in that joke, which confuses some people. Some people don't think Jews are white. Anyone who doesn't think Jews are white has never seen a synagogue in Palo Alto, California try to stay on rhythm. Those are white people, for sure. I am Jewish. Any other Jews here? Am I alone? Woo! Cool. Couple? That's nice. I'm not going to have to do like some Jewish... 3? Cool. Well, you don't know. There could be more. But I'm not going to have to like do Jewish karate tonight. I'm fine. I had the experience growing up Jewish where like they tell you from a young age, they're like, you're gonna go to Israel someday, you're gonna feel so at home, so connected, you're gonna love it. And like for me, I went on that trip and it just felt like I took an edible that never kicked in. You know what I mean? I was just standing there like, okay, yeah, those mountains are cool. People are like, but do you feel it? Do you feel the blood of Abraham rushing through your veins, man? I'm like, I don't know, man, this is a nice beach. What the fuck do you want from me? It's fine, just relax. Just calm down about this place. It would do a lot of people a lot of good. It's like a solid B+. That's the thing is, like, people go on this trip for 2 weeks and it's kind of nice, and like, some of them get so into Israel that they go and join the IDF. Like, they go and like, join the army. Can you imagine any other trip? Like, can you imagine going to Disneyland and afterwards you're like, I will die for this place! I will die for Mickey and Minnie and Donald. It's crazy to me, I don't know. I like the Jewish holiday of Passover. That's one of my favorites. Because on Passover you're traditionally supposed to have 4 glasses of wine. Because our version of God is the pledge master of a fraternity. And he's just up on his club like, yeah, chug it down, motherfucker, I'm frat God. Cut off the tip of your dick, dude. It's just what you gotta do if you want to get in. All your brethren before you did it, and all your brethren henceforth shall. So, snip, snip, baby. Kill your son. That one's rough, but you just gotta take him up on a mountain and smash his head with a rock or something. Oh, I'm playing. You don't do that. Did you see that, Zeus? Did you see that? He was about to do it. Did you see that shit? That's pretty much what happens in the story. God tells Abraham, go kill your son, and Abraham's like, about to do it. And then God's like, whoa there, cowboy, don't go killing your son. That's my thing. Get it? Do we all get it? Because God gave his only son for us on the cross? Do we all remember when God killed his only son for our sins? Am I the only one? No, I'm sorry. What if I just started doing that right now, though? If I was like, look, folks, we're going to have a lot of fun here tonight, but there is nothing funny about the sovereignty of the Lord. So let's just try to ring it in and we can keep having a good time. I live in San Francisco. There's a lot of people in San Francisco who work in finance, and I don't know what that means. I don't know what they do, really. Like, I know that they work with money, and I know that they have a lot of money, and I'm trying to figure out if it's like the same thing as how when I used to work at a pizza place and I would go home with a lot of pizza. Is it like that? Is it at the end of the day, they're just like, yo, boss, there's like $16,000 sitting here. Is it cool if I wrap it up in some tin foil, take it on home? My roommates might want some. They sometimes go for that type of thing. If I leave it out with a little note.